A seemingly ordinary afternoon in Las Cruces quickly turned chaotic when a Jeep suddenly drifted into oncoming traffic at a busy intersection. Witnesses said the vehicle climbed the median, knocked down several lane dividers, and came dangerously close to a head-on collision with passing cars. Before officers could arrive, bystanders rushed into the roadway, knocked on the windows, and tried to stop the Jeep to prevent a potential tragedy. When an officer made contact with the woman behind the wheel, the warning signs became hard to ignore, and the investigation quickly shifted toward a suspected DWI.
No. Is everything okay?
Yeah, do you speak Spanish?
No, I don't.
No, es que, bueno, ahí le van a platicar porque la conductora de un Jeep Kinda, estábamos parados aquí en el semáforo y venía hacia nosotros, directamente hacia nosotros.
Ajá.
Y me bajé, le dije a mi esposa, hey, dale para atrás, dale para atrás. Y venía derecho y luego, sino que le dio para atrás y se metió para este carril. Y me bajé yo rápido para quererle, ¡ey!
Ajá.
Y ya se fue hasta aplastó unos de estos.
1143 Central.
Pero ellos también vieron. Ahí le van a decir, hey, espérenme.
Do you speak Spanish at all?
No, that's what I was trying to tell him. No.
Okay.
What is
Do you know what's going on?
Yeah,
I'll have you step this way so
Okay.
you're out of the roadway now.
They were both at the red light, and we were trained this way, and the Jeep kept coming forward, and it was coming onto oncoming traffic, and then it was coming right, like, head onto them, so they reversed off the way, and she kept going straight, going slow, and she started going over the median here, and then so all of us ran out to try to see what was going on, and she was like non-coherent, like she couldn't put in a park, right?
And this was a lady in a Jeep?
Mm-hmm.
Where did she go?
My girlfriend parked her car right there, and I believe she's sitting down over there, but she's like really incoherent.
Oh, so the Jeep is still over here?
Yeah, my girlfriend parked it right here because she was running over the median, hitting the poles and everything. She was gonna hit somebody, so we tried to stop the Jeep ourselves.
Okay.
So yeah, but she's sitting down right here somewhere. There's my girlfriend right there. She
Okay. All right. Can I have you guys move your vehicle over here so we're out of the roadway?
Get out of the roadway.
Yeah, you can go. Can you move the vehicle? Yeah, can you move your vehicle over here?
Okay.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Okay. I'll stand right here. You guys can reverse and then go from there. Okay.
Okay.
Hello, ma'am. Officer Lopez with the Las Cruces Police Department.
Hello.
What's going on?
You tell me you're coming up to me.
The what?
I said you tell me you're coming up to me.
Okay.
No.
So,
Making sure she's alright. Just
okay.
staying with.
I guess you're going into oncoming traffic and you almost hit somebody.
Oh, this way.
Are you okay?
Just staying so she don't try to run or anything. No, this way. And then we see the Jeep start going up. It stopped right here. Starts swerving.
It was going southbound this way?
Yeah, it starts going. Well, actually, funny enough, it was actually going this way. Turned up this street. Instead of going
right in these lanes right
yeah, started going up this street and then kind of lost control a little bit. So that's why there's cars that try to block it off, try to back up so they didn't crash or meet up. They just people got out, started banging, trying to get her attention.
What car was she driving?
She was in the red Jeep. The lady who's trying to get home right now, she went and parked it. She got it out of the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
You see where she parked it?
yeah, if I'm right, she's in the Chipotle. I think there. She's with the green shirt. I do believe it's the red Jeep somewhere in that.
Oh, in that lot over there?
Yeah, in that lot.
Okay.
But she did, and I don't want to say anything because obviously you can tell she's a little intoxicated. But I do know there probably is that too.
Can I log you down as a witness?
I mean, I'm not really driving for sure. Yeah, originally it was the lady right there, I believe, in the green shirt. She and her boyfriend were really quick to help stop.
Okay.
It was more me pulling to the side and waiting to see if she was even alright,
Okay, gotcha. She's with a possible...
I'm good.
Okay, that should be all we need from you. She was in a rage.
Sorry, I wish I said a little bit more, but as soon as we realized we didn't have someone abandon the car, or almost one just lost control, we had one in town where someone had like lost consciousness, and they, you know, had to deal with that. And I know about that, but
Yeah.
no, we didn't know what to expect. So it's kind of just like, oh, you know.
Gotcha. Okay, you should be good to go. If you need to contact you for any reason, we'll just give you a call.
Okay, no problem, sir.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go plug my boyfriend.
Okay, go for it.
Have you had anything to drink tonight, though?
I'm okay.
You're okay with what?
I said no, I'm okay.
Okay, well, you have to talk to me because you're under investigation.
I'm talking to
Okay, but I'm asking you how much you had to drink, and you're just telling me I'm okay. So, how much have you had to drink tonight?
you. Okay.
All right. So there's a couple of witnesses that already saw what happened. Somebody had to park your vehicle because they said you were incoherent too, and you weren't, you know, listening, and you almost hit somebody that had a kid inside the vehicle. Thank God you didn't, because that would have been very bad. Okay, do you understand where you're at and what's going on, the situation?
Got my hair in front of Chipotle and Pecan Girl right there.
You what?
Pecan Girl right there, Chipotle right there,
Uh-huh.
Jack in the Box right there.
Where are you coming from?
Dropping my friend off from doing the floating of the river all day.
Oh, so you were floating at the river all day?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you guys drinking out there?
Yeah, we were drinking.
You guys were? Where do you live?
Right there by, off of La Melodia Drive, so it's by the, Felicia's homes, that whole little road right there. By Memorial.
By Memorial?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're coming back from the lake. You're dropping a friend off. You guys have been drinking. How many drinks do you think you had out there?
I don't know, we floated for a long time.
Huh?
I don't know.
You were out there for a while?
I don't know, we floated a long time, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, would you be willing to do standard field sobriety tests?
Okay. Well, lock down the Jeep.
Okay. Would you be willing to, or?
What are you guys just taking for what you need to take me for?
Well, I have to ask you if you want to do the test or not. No? I need a verbal yes or no.
No.
Okay. Can you stand up for me? And these are your keys and stuff?
I don't know.
Do you mind just like putting your back against the car so I could see this way? What's going on?
I don't know. We were just pulling out Jack in the Box.
Okay.
And then she was coming like on a wrong way, and there was a truck coming, but the truck finally moved, and then she was taking out like the post. So when I was leaving out, I just pulled back because I was scared. So whenever they stopped her, they just moved the Jeep, and then she didn't want to open the door, but finally they got everything out.
Which vehicle was she in?
It's a Jeep. I don't know where it is. It's a maroon Jeep.
Yeah, they pulled it over here. It's that one, right? It's that
Yeah, because it was
Who
in the
parked
way.
it over there?
it was the people that she almost ran into.
Yeah.
They got out and helped her
They helped
out of the
her.
car, and they moved it.
Do you know where those people are?
I do.
It's them?
Yes. Oh yeah, it's the lady with shorts. That's how I know.
Yeah, we're trying to find a translator just because when they first had it happening, they couldn't interact, so it was kind of like more.
Spanish.
Yeah, we couldn't find anyone at the time.
Oh,
Yeah, when they were in the road like that, it was less trouble.
yeah. No,
Go for 11:43. So you guys were coming out this way, and then you saw her on the wrong way.
no, she was coming this way. You see all those posts right there? She was running all up with that. She was running. Like she was going.
When you say she was closer to,
No, she was
okay,
going
okay.
in the middle. She was throwing all the.
Just coming from the
Yeah.
middle, hitting all of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I was coming by, and I'm like, oh shoot! So I moved back.
Came this way. Okay.
Yeah, we turned that way because I was afraid she would hit us or something like that.
Did you see anybody in the vehicle with her?
No, it was just her.
And then you said she kept driving, and then you obviously parked because of everything that was going on, and then you saw people help her to park into there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have an ID? Yeah, I do. Do you mind if I see it, please?
Yeah. So they have her keys and certificates. Okay. I mean, thankfully.
I just parked, okay? I didn't help her with anything because I was scared. I was
no,
panicking.
you're fine. It's just that you observed her in the vehicle and her hitting all those things. That's the only reason I'm getting your information.
Yeah, because we were going that way because we were going to head, so she was coming this way, so that's why I pulled back. I was freaking out.
Okay.
I thought she had a stroke or something, or like a seizure or something.
And then you didn't call 911, correct?
No.
Okay.
No, they were already helping her, so I parked here too.
Is this a good address on your... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was her the one with shorts that took off the Jeep, that drove the Jeep. But they had to help her because she didn't want to open the door or anything.
Yeah, she's intoxicated.
Oh. That's scary. You never know where your kids are in the wrong place.
Can I just get a good phone number for you?
It's 574
Okay.
704
Okay.
2052.
2050. Here you go. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
How long would you say this happened?
How long did it happen? How long ago, Prissy? Like 15 minutes ago? Like 15 minutes ago?
15 minutes ago.
Like 15 minutes ago, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, like 15 minutes ago.
Okay. Thank you. Did you guys already speak with officers?
No, not yet.
No? Okay. I'll talk to you. Okay. What happened?
So we were coming around this roundabout and we saw her going like on.
So you guys were like coming up to the mall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we saw her coming on the other side. To me, it looked like she was gonna help somebody, you know, like if somebody's car's dead or something. But no, we saw her. She just started hitting like the median right here, all the little poles. And so I'm like, no, something's not right. So we stopped in the middle. My boyfriend got out, ran, and there was like 4 or 5 guys that were trying to stop her car. And so then I had gotten out, stopped her there, and I'm like banging on her window, and I'm like, open your, and you can already tell she was pretty drunk, I guess you can say. So then finally she was able to roll the window down. Another guy, he had taken off, parked her car for her, and we were able to get her out and sit her down right here. But I did call somebody off of her phone.
So you guys got her out like right here and sat her down?
Like right, you see where all of these are like broken?
Yeah, so then you guys walked this way, sat her down
They
here?
walked her this way and then moved her car over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody else had moved her car and
Yeah.
she was sitting here. Okay. And then I noticed you said you could tell she was drunk.
Yes.
What did you observe? What did you like? Why do you
Well,
say
actually, just because she could barely tell me her name.
Okay.
So I had the guy that originally was able to walk her to her car sat her right here, and I said, I'm the one who actually moved her Jeep over there because it was in the middle of the road.
He said that.
I moved it.
You moved it. You
Yes.
drove the Jeep over
right
there.
there to park it out of the way because it was in the middle of the road. So then I parked it. I saw that her phone was in the middle console and her keys, so I grabbed it, came over here and gave it to her. I said, is there somebody you can call or like? And so she called her friend, I think her name is Erica.
Okay.
And so I spoke to her. I said, hey, I'm just letting you know this is what happened. A cop was already driving up, and that's when they got the attention of the officer to come over here. So then the officer came over here. And then she could barely tell me her name. I think she said it was Lisa or something. I couldn't really understand, but even her friend was like, oh my God.
What did you notice about like how she was talking? I know you said you could tell.
Well, in her vehicle, she had open containers, and she has a bong or like a pipe.
Okay.
In the center console.
And then you said it was hard for her to talk.
Yeah.
What else did you notice?
That was it. And for one, when we were banging on her window, she was like kind of dazed, like she didn't know what we were saying. So I was like, babe, just roll down your window, like, because I was worried she was gonna step on her gas and run over my boyfriend and the other man that was standing there in front of the Jeep holding it. So I was like, I wanted to get her out. That way she didn't continue to go. So, and she could barely talk to me though, even at that point.
Okay. I'm just going to reiterate everything. If I mess up on some part, let me know.
Okay.
You guys are coming up south on South Shore.
Yes.
Came up that roundabout. You noticed the vehicle, the Jeep. What? The Jeep coming up this way, hitting all these poles.
Yes. And she
and then, so you stop your vehicle. Your boyfriend ends up getting out. He tries to see what's going on, help out. You park, get out as well. They walk her over here, sit her down. You get into her Jeep, park it over there.
Yes.
That's when you notice open containers, a pipe, and then you come back over here, or you grab her phone and her keys, come back over here.
I gave it to her.
You gave them to her, and then you're pretty much trying to figure out how to help her.
Yes.
And then that's when you notice that she's having a hard time talking to you, and you say she's drunk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can clearly tell she's drunk. I do know she said she was at the river all day with her boyfriend, I guess. But the person she called, I do remember the name was Erica.
And then you said you think her name was what?
Lisa? We thought that she was maybe like having a seizure or something. Because the way she was going really slow, I was like, no, something's going up. And so I was like, we need to go and help her. Like, we don't know what's wrong with that person. But after observing her, you could clearly tell that she was very much intoxicated.
No, we appreciate you guys. Thank you. And you guys are.
After officers collected witness statements, the picture at the scene became clearer. The Jeep had driven into oncoming traffic, climbed the median, and nearly caused a serious crash. Several bystanders said they had to step in to keep the vehicle from continuing. With accounts lining up and the warning signs growing harder to ignore, the officer returned to the female driver. The tone shifted instantly from gathering information to a formal criminal investigation. And right there on Bodycam, she was detained and read her Miranda rights.
Oh my god, you guys like me like that? The whole fucking border patrol shit.
No, he was already here getting food. We'll wait for that other female officer, and then she'll pat you down, okay?
Well, shit.
Just go ahead and get in.
You guys like me like that, at least. The fuck? The whole border patrol and shit. You guys should do that for other people that need it.
Okay. What's your name? What's your name?
I'll take it. Do what you need to right here.
I'll go run that plate, see if I get a
Do all of it.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Thank you. What was that?
Is there anything you need to do?
What do you mean?
Right here?
No.
You can sit.
Yeah, you can sit back. What's your name?
You can shut the door.
No, what's your name?
You know my name.
I don't know your name.
You guys know my name.
I've never dealt with you before, so I have no idea who you are.
I'm not saying you do, but you're putting me back here.
Yes, you're under arrest for driving while intoxicated.
Oh, you guys already know
last
it.
name?
You guys already know it. You're talking with each other.
What's your last name?
Do your job more. You guys already talking about it.
What's your last name?
You guys already talking about it, right?
Talking about what? What's going on? Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So
we're not talking specifically about you, but we're talking about the situation.
So you know what's up then. You know everything.
I don't even know who you are. You just gave me your first name and that's it. But I need your information.
I did, but you're pulling me over, so.
I didn't actually pull you over. They
I'm
waved
not
me
saying
down.
you. I'm not saying you specifically. You guys know already what you're pulling me over for.
Are you gonna give me your last name or not?
Gutierrez. Ain't nothing new. You guys are running with plates. You're running everything. I don't know what.
What's your date of birth?
Dude, you're the cop.
Yes, and I'm asking you what your date of birth is.
I know. Like, how do you not know?
That's part of my job. You know that, right? I'm not. I work as a cop, right? I don't know everybody in the city. I don't know their name.
I'm not saying you do. I'm not saying you do, but you're pulling me over.
Okay, can you give me your date of birth?
You should already know everything.
All right, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important. You're under arrest for DWI. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform additional chemical tests. The cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency. Do you agree to take our test?
Do I agree to take the test or what?
The breath test? I need a verbal yes or no.
No.
No? I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving while under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
Yep.
Do you now agree to be tested?
No.
Alright, I consider your actions a refusal to be tested.
Thanks for watching. If you're interested in police body cam footage, DWI investigations, and real-life encounters, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. Your support helps the channel keep delivering transparent, up-to-date content.